Hey guys, with me I have Alexis, KIT Enterprises. So
How are you guys?
if you aren't already, make sure you subscribe to her channel. She does a lot of awesome lives and hangouts and stuff as well. So I suggest her.
Thank you very much, Anthony.
You're very welcome. So we're just doing some work. I'm just finishing up Amazon order. And of course, I have no poly bags that are big enough to put the certain item in. And I can't send it to Amazon FBA and eBay stuff. So I'm using my big, beautiful. Hey, what's up, California? Hey, what's up, Kathy? Good to see you guys. If either of you want to come hang out with us, you can just click the link that's in the chat. So yeah, I have to use my big, beautiful 24 by 24s to seal this thing up, which sucks because these are like my favorite poly bags. I feel like I'm wasting them on FBA. Hey, what's up, D? Good to see you. Yeah, sure. What's your important question? Feel free to ask, and I will try to answer it. Everything is good. Yeah. Everything is very good. It would be a lot
Super
better once I
important.
could get this stuff out of my basement.
Get out of there, Nico.
I have way too much stuff down here. I have way too much money tied up to keep it all here very long. So trying to get the Amazon stuff out ASAP because I literally have nowhere to move down here. So my chair is basically like stuck where I'm at. And I hate this tape. I get this cheap dollar store tape because all my tape is eBay. So I try not to send anything to Amazon with eBay tape anymore because I feel like it just screws everything up. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, my man. Feel free to jump in if you'd like. There's a link in the chat. Pennsylvania is asking, Vendu, can you put quantities? You know what? I don't think so. I really don't think you can. I think that's something you'd have to update after the fact. Unless I'm wrong, if somebody else has figured it out, feel free to put it in there. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because I know like certain, like Mercari, for example, doesn't have multi-quantity listings, which sucks. I wish they'd really update that. That's like the one thing I dislike about Mercari is the fact that every time something sells that I have multi-quantities of, I have to go and repost it again.
Oh, and Amy's books.
This freaking getting on my nerves.
Hey, get. I don't have to kick you out too. Come on. We'll lay down somewhere.
Is that your cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat was crazy today. He was trying to walk on my umbrella lights.
On your umbrella lights?
Yep, right before the morning show started. He likes to go like up on top of my shelves and walk on top of everything. So then he like walked all the way around. Like I have shelving wrapping my entire basement. So he walked all the way around and behind like this curtain, and he's up on a bin trying to get on top of the umbrella lights to walk.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That sounds like my kitten.
Yep. What's up, Jackson?
My large cat is too large to try and do anything like that.
Yeah. Jacob, Michael, what's up, man? Anybody want to jump in, feel free to. We're just going to be sitting here working for at least the next hour. I have a local deal to do at 3:30, so I'm probably not going to be super long. I may jump back on once I get back from it, though. So I'm going to be working.
No, this box is too big.
I haven't really moved from this chair since 8 a.m. this morning.
Listen, I love you, but you gotta go. You're all kinds of up in my stuff.
They're good at that. If we could get this tape, it would be a miracle right now. Ready just use some eBay tape, but I don't think they're going to like that. Hey, what's up, Paul? Good to see you, my man.
Hello, hello.
Anyone who wants, feel free to jump in and hang out with us while we do some work.
Let's see.
What's up, man?
Come on, buddy.
Not much. Good to see you.
Same here. How's the weather today?
Honestly, I haven't even been outside, but I think it's okay. let me check. I have to check my app. How sad is that? Like, I've literally been in my basement all day. And the only window I have is like those like cinder block looking windows.
Right.
So it's cloudy today. It's about 34 degrees.
Wow. Well,
So yeah, I've been permitting myself all day down in this basement, trying to make some money.
yeah, I gotta do the same. Making money is top priority.
Yep. What's up, Eric Bischoff? Eric, I'm packing an Amazon order, man. You'd be proud of me. I mean, I'm not like Eric Bischoff balling or nothing, but trying to get some Amazon going.
I just went this morning and I had to get my wife some ginger. She had an upset stomach. And I went to the local market, picked up one of these limited edition all strawberry Starburst.
Yeah.
And I paid $1. I bought them for the kids. I got the regular ones and then those. But these sell for $8 on Amazon.
I don't doubt it. I want one right now.
Right? So there's only 2 sellers on Amazon right now. So I'm going to tank the price right now. Here you go, everyone. There's a bolo.
That's what's up, man.
There's one person selling it. And the other one's 10. So there you go. There's a good ROI on that one.
What's up, man? DJ Bending and Flipping.
Yeah, I started to sell VHSs on Amazon now.
Nice.
I got my first pair of shoes over there last week. Pair of hookahs or whatever they're called.
Yeah. What's up, Greg? Good to see you, man.
How you doing? How you feeling? You good? You doing better now?
Am I doing what?
Are you doing better now?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. Yeah, much better. Down for about a week though with that.
Yeah.
Man, that gout sucks so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not something you want to mess around with.
Dude, I'm like way behind though, like as far as my lifting and all that goes. Like that week like literally killed me.
Right.
As far as momentum goes. So
right.
Well,
where's Nate?
We're
not seeing Nate today.
What's that?
Where's Nate?
He's at work.
Oh.
Yeah. He's doing the good old 9 to 5.
Working for the man. I know what that's all about.
Yeah.
Hey, Kathy, how are you? There's the karaoke flipper right there. Oh, that show. Was it yesterday that
yesterday.
he was on with you guys?
Yeah,
oh, my Lord, dude. That guy's a character.
Dude, Alex, I missed you today, man. We need to like have you on more often. Hey, what's up, Steampunk Town? Good to see you. Yeah, probably not. This is probably going to be a one boxer. That's the way I am with Amazon, dude. Like I very seldom send more than a one boxer because I just don't have enough time to put into doing more Amazon than that.
Yeah, I don't do the FBA yet. I do all merchant fulfilled. I don't trust Amazon. It's bad enough they dig deep in my pockets for fees.
I just had to recall some stuff today because they decided that it would be a good idea to gate me after allowing me to send something in like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Like copacetic. Now all of a sudden I'm gated on it.
Well, that's got me sold right there alone. Just have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. How they can do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
They did it to Nate like right around Christmas time. He had a bunch of toys that he wasn't gated in, but since it was Christmas, they decided to like crack down on the toy gating, and he ended up having to like recall a bunch of stuff. So you can either like recall it, have them send it back to you, or you can have them destroy it. So
Which all they do is they end up selling it themselves.
yeah. Basically, what I did was anything that was like eBay worthy, I just recalled, and everything else I just had them like destroy. It was all mainly like dollar store crap.
Yeah, it just goes to their warehouse.
Yeah.
Which is funny to me, their ratings have never changed. I think Amazon.com is still at 91%, and their warehouse is at like 78.
Hey, what's up, Brittany?
Hi, guys. To everyone who I've not said hello to.
So anyone that wants to jump in, feel free to click the link and come in. It should give me a little sound. For the moment, though, I'm going to jump over to my Amazon screen because I got to print labels and stuff. So I won't be able to see the chat for a minute. Yeah,
Alex, not Alex. Eric, it was great. Woo.
Yeah, she's killing the game, Eric.
I'm having boxing issues, though. It's either too big or not big enough.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
I got some boxes I'll send you.
Oh, man, that'd be great. Can you get them to me by, like, last night?
No, probably not. I think you're on the East Coast. It might take a bit.
Yeah.
Feel free to jump in if you want, Des. I sent you a link like probably an hour and a half ago when I was just sitting here bored. So feel free to jump in if you'd like.
Think. Who got the dog?
If not, we're just chilling.
I'm going to step out for a minute, brother. I'll be right back.
All right, man. Do your thing.
Yeah, D, I do. You're right.
Yeah, resizing is like pretty much what I do almost all day because I never have the right size box. All right, let's see if I can figure this out. I don't know why Amazon's not finding everything I imported. I got like 2 pieces of inventory that they're not finding. It's irritating me. Oh, dang, I'm down to like my last Dymo label on this roll. This was a good time to take it out.
True. Absolutely.
Legit the last label.
D. She goes, I'm not one to talk. Hubby does most of our packaging.
I wish I could get Ash to do that. I had her do it one day, but I only had like one thing she needed to pack. Although she just informed me, I was texting her, she's at work. She's doing a 16-hour shift. And she was telling me how she wasn't sleeping real well last night. And I was out, you know what I mean? So, like, I didn't realize it. But she told me that she started her own Poshmark store at, like, 1 in the morning. And
really
listing to it, yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool that she's starting to get the resale bug.
Yeah.
I wish she would just use my Poshmark store. That way we'd get some activity on it. But it's cool that she wants to like do her own thing too.
Yeah, right. Okay, that goes all in there. Let's go down here. This can go over here. This can go right here.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I hear you. Don't get in trouble over it, man. Just tell your boss, be like, hey, I'm BK vending and flipping, man. You need to respect
Like, back off.
the game.
For real. I think I can put something here. I think, therefore I am. Isn't that what they say?
I think so. Your guess is as good as mine, though.
Oh, I think I have a winner. I have a winner. Woo! There's just a little room to spare. All right, that's going to Miss Amy Marsden.
Nice.
Yeah. She was the big winner of the HBA lot last night.
That sucks, Kathy.
What's the matter, Kathy? Hold on.
I think her store name is just like A-Cylinder 24, which is like actually A for Ashley, and then Cylinder's our last name. Let me type it in the chat real quick.
Kathy,
I'm going to spell it.
did you already send it?
I don't know why this thing isn't like loading properly.
All right. 2 blocks down, 1 to go. This is the most action I've had in a month.
Really?
Yeah, but remember I had that whole issue with I had to reset my whole store, and I had spent so much time relisting everything, and so I figured I had to get something, I had to get something moving, basically. So I just threw up an auction last night and said, here we go.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to just do that, just to kind of liquidate some stuff, get some things moving.
Yeah. Eric wants to know, you're having issues in South Carolina with items showing?
Seller Central, I believe. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting certain items to show up so that I can include them in my order, but I'm also having trouble, like, I'm to the point right now where it's to the prepare product screen, and it's just loading and spinning, and nothing is popping up. So yeah, Seller Central's like crapping all over me today.
I'll be right back, guys. I need coffee.
Do you think? Is there an issue with Seller Central? Does anyone know? Hey, Dana. What's up, George Scavenger? Good to see you, man. Yeah, my Amazon's acting all kinds of funky right now. Now it just went back to the login screen. And of course, now it's not finding the order I'm trying to ship. Terrific. Now I have to go redo that whole thing. And I'm going to have to like reprint everything, I think, unless I can remember. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you. I'm going to drop that link again in case anybody wants to hop in for a little bit. Feel free. It's open to everybody, regardless of whether you're working or a reseller or, content creator, that doesn't matter. Hey, Des.
Hello.
How are you?
Tired.
Yeah.
Our whole household is sick, but I'm working.
Cool. You making shirts? What are you doing?
I'm doing mock-ups for mugs and shirts. So, do you want to see one?
Sure.
All right.
Jonathan, you can come in, man. It's not a big deal.
This is one right now that I'm working on.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm just doing some saying ones right now. So, yeah. Tommy's not feeling good. He's sleeping.
Really?
Yeah, him and Jasmine both are burning up.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Tell him I said I hope he feels better.
Will do for sure. He's been trying to push through it, but I think he pushed too much because now he's got a fever and
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hopefully it'll go away soon.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully it won't spread anymore.
Right. That's why I'm out here and they're in there.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't want to. I mean, I'm feeling like ickies, but I don't have the fever yet.
That's good.
Fingers crossed.
Get it.
Heart.
Yeah.
I can't see chat. Crud. Hello, everybody in chat.
Yeah, I can't see it either. I had to pull it up on my phone.
I think I've got, let's see, let me look.
Hopefully that's not the case, because that would suck.
I have 14 mugs right now that I have mocked up, and I have, nope, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 26, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 38, 39, 40.
Yeah, I still can't find those other two items.
54 shirts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's all from just this morning.
That's awesome.
Yep, and I still have quite a few mugs to do. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 mugs to do. Not quite a few, but
You're staying busy.
trying. My motivation is not always there.
Yeah, I completely understand. That's what I love about doing the working hangouts, is it actually forces me to do some work.
Yeah. Sorry if I make funny faces. I'm just waiting for the stuff to load.
Hey, baby.
Hello. Oops.
So quiet.
Yeah. I think everybody's like so focused on like getting whatever they're doing done.
I just went thrifting.
How did you do for the thing?
Good. I ended up getting the like the 2-piece tracksuit type thing. Like they're like super.
Nice.
They're all like colorful and whatnot.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, cool. Gonna make you beg for
Oh.
Oh, cool.
This one.
That is cool. That'll definitely sell.
They're all large too, so like this one's pretty cool. It's got like the.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely
Is that
got like
Hello
a
Bean?
90s vibe to it.
No, it's this one's the brand Levon. I don't know how you.
Looks like an LL Bean jacket. It'll sell fast.
Yeah, they came with their pants and everything too. So that's kind of what like sold me on it, was that they were full sets. Like this one's pretty cool. It's got like all that like old lady.
Yeah. Super cool.
Cool. There's one that kind of reminds me of like Gucci-ish.
Oh, hi, Des.
Like it's got all like the
Hello.
things in it.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. I got two of those.
Definitely have a good eye.
Yeah, I mean they were all together. Like I don't know. I don't usually pick up too much vintage just because that's not me. But I don't know. I thought they were like someone out there has got to want them because they're all in like excellent condition. It looks like they've never been worn. I don't know if someone was just like hoarding them. But
Yeah, they definitely look like they're in pretty good condition.
yeah, because they're all the same size. They're all size large. They all have their pants and everything. Like very strange that they were in that good of condition and like that many of them.
My computer's on strike. It's frozen.
Mine's been that way too. I may be taking 2 computers over to Nate's house this weekend to see if he can fix them for me.
Really, Dee? I mean, that's the bit. Like, they literally look like they're not worn. There's not a single. I mean, this is like white, and the pants are completely like clean. I mean, I guess the material is probably easy to clean too, but whoever owned these took very good care of them. Yeah, I like some. Like, I went through the electronics section, and like, I know certain things, but as far as like I didn't have the space for it because I thrifted with my kids. So there was this really, really old, what do you call it, like Apple computer, you know, like with the clear back and everything.
Yeah.
But it didn't have like the monitor. I'm sure it would sell. I don't, like around here, like OfferUp and stuff like that isn't that big. And it's like it was very heavy, so I didn't want to have to, it was like when I first got to the store, so I didn't want to have to carry it around in the cart with my kids, and it probably wouldn't have made it through the store alive. But like things like that. Like I'd like to get into, but I have to do it when like I thrift alone or something like that. Because literally, it was way too heavy to fit in the cart with my 4-year-old. But like little electronics and things like that, I kind of take the time and look at whatnot. But I wish I knew more about like computers and things like that, because I know those can be pretty well too.
Yeah. I feel like Amazon's like stuff around on me.
I'm an absolute nervous wreck about shipping these dolls.
As long as you pack them good, they'll be okay.
Yeah, I know. The only thing is that one of them, I bought it with pre-existing damage.
Uh-huh.
So I'm hoping that the pre-existing damage does not re-exist.
Gotcha.
But even the rest of them, they're all just so delicate, and they're so oddly shaped that I was like, where'd Brittany go?
What's up, Lucas? How you doing, my man? All this trash over here from putting this order together.
Thanks, Mac. You just got a super chat from Mac.
Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it so much.
Batman
Love you, man.
himself.
I appreciate that, Batman. If you want to leave the Bat Cave for a little bit and come hang out, you're more than welcome to. Although you're probably out hustling around in that Batmobile.
Batman just gave you $2 of his millions, huh?
I appreciate that, Mr. Ryan.
The Illuminati has spoken. What's up, hustler?
At least he's not Bat Thumb.
Yeah. Mac's a good dude, though. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's a straight shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you were out in the Batmobile cruising, man.
You guys know what I'm talking about when I say Woos Bane?
When you say what?
Woos Bane.
Woot Bane?
Oh my God, yes.
No, I know Wu Tang.
No, and Bat Thumb. Thumb Wars. Oh my God, it's like an underground cult classic. Who does it?
Oh my God.
Somebody knew what I was talking about the other day when I said it in my chat. I forget who it was, but they were like, "Yes, Woos Bane."
I've never heard of that.
But no, if you YouTube Bat Thumb,
Yeah.
it'll come right up, and it's like these little like skits of some guy that did like all of these super like popular movies like Star Wars and Batman and stuff like that, and he redid it all with his thumb.
Okay.
You know, when Mac does his little masks and everything, and he started doing the Batman, he reminds me of what is that YouTube channel, Bat Dad?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It goes around. Scaring the living hell out of everybody.
What's going on with this?
I've seen this around before. What is mukbang?
Basically, is when you eat live on the internet.
Oh.
We do that all the time.
Yeah. There are channels that are just dedicated to doing that, though.
Yeah,
They call it like mukbanging.
it's weird. Like, I mean, I know that we eat live, but I don't know if I could ever dedicate myself to just constantly eating and doing nothing else.
They don't chat? They just eat?
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
literally all it is. They'll just put out videos of them eating different things.
Yeah, we actually saw at the doctor's office when they had Dr. Oz on. There is a Asian lady that does it, and she just like the camera is just from like here to here, and she's got the food in front of her, and she just she's just filling her face and chewing it. It was weird, but people actually like watch that stuff. It's like a big thing.
Wow. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. The woman had like 3 or 4 million people subscribed to her.
That's awesome.
Good
Just
for her.
mukbang.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Not like that.
Nope. I was eating smart food on screen the other night, and I felt wicked weird. I was like, but I was starving, and I was like, I'm sorry, guys, I gotta shut off the camera.
I mean, we snack when we're live, me and Tommy do, but not always.
Okay. I mean, if I use a little first, maybe.
Captain America's going to be on the Sleepless Hustlers channel. I wonder if he's coming to meet Bruce Wayne.
Woohoo!
But I didn't think Marvel and DC collabed all like that. I guess that Mac guy's just popular. Everybody wants to come and collab on his channel.
I'm looking forward to it, Mac.
When is that premiere, Mac?
Right?
Inquiring minds.
Got way too much stuff going on right now. Print those other labels. Hey, Glenn, what's up, man?
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
All right, Dymo, shut up. 10 days. I don't know. Eric, man, that is insane. But thank you so much, dude. I truly appreciate it.
Man.
That is, I don't even know what to say. Thank you so
I
much.
know, right?
That'll definitely pay for that Amazon shipment. Thank you very much, dude. You just like hit the record for like the biggest super cat I ever had. Hey, what's up, Andy? Good to see you, man. Hey, Maggie Doodle.
Hello, hello.
Anyone wants to come in, feel free. What's up, Greg? Good to see you, dude.
No Money G in the house.
What?
Mr. Toolman, No Money G. Ended up busting out one of my secrets today on that show with him and D this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They were talking about couponing and whatnot, and I revealed that I go to the post office in the area where the boxes are, and they have like recycling bins, and all the mailers end up in those bins.
Oh, yeah.
When I go to ship, I go to those bins and I pull out all the coupons, like for Infamil, Harbor Freight, things that have like a higher value of cost for customers, and I turn around and flip those coupons on eBay.
I don't blame you, dude.
You sell coupons?
Yeah, it's one of the things that I sell. Yeah. Who would have thought, right?
That's awesome.
People buy them. I mean, if you think about it, if you have a coupon for Harbor Freight for 20, 40, 50% off, and people go there all the time, and they don't get the mailers or they've already used it, they'll pay $2, $3, $4, $5 for that coupon, and then it costs you the price of a stamp to send it to them.
That's insane. I just never even thought of that.
Yeah, a quick flip. And then if you can get multiples of them, I mean, I usually just send them the whole mailer. I don't mess around. I don't cut it out. I just send them the whole thing in a.
Yeah. Victoria, yes, I did, darling. Thank you for asking.
What's up, Victoria? How you doing? First, the tape didn't want to work. Now the Dymo doesn't want to work. And this Amazon shipment does not want to go out.
That's
Oh, Taco Bell. That's what's up, man. Smash one to the face for me, man.
Right? Me too.
I'll probably stop and grab something whenever I go to this local deal.
Do you have man eats tacos?
I don't have any tacos, but there's a Taco Bell right down the street from my house.
Yeah, I don't have, and I have one Dunkin' Donuts in my town, and that's it.
We have a McDonald's.
I figured in New England you definitely have a Dunkin' Donuts.
Destiny has the plastic factory.
But we have Subway, and we have a Mexican restaurant, and like 2 family restaurants, like cafes or whatever.
Yeah.
And the hours are weird.
Oh, I bet.
Like one is only open until like 2.
You guys are going to be doing all
They're
sorts of
strictly
stuff
like
here.
lunch.
Yeah, we got like taco shops in every corner over here.
Where you at?
In San Diego?
Oh, yeah.
That's
I've heard some great stories about food in San Diego. A buddy of mine's from, well, not from there. He's from Ohio, but he lived there a long time.
It's a great place for the weather, but it sucks for cost of living.
I had to find my glasses.
Let's see.
Good bat food. Huh? Everybody's excited about getting tacos.
Dana, oh my God, that is just so rude. Give me a nacho cheese beef chalupa right now. I am right there with Dana. Oh,
If you're giving them out, I'll take one.
the closest Taco Bell to me is about 45 minutes away.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sucks. I thought Taco Bell was everywhere.
No, but even here, you have, I don't know about anywhere else, but Taco Bell, every Taco Bell is combined with a KFC.
Yeah.
That's cool. We have a couple like that. Then we have some that are combined with Pizza Hut as well.
Yeah, they all those franchises used to be owned by Pepsi
Okay.
at one point. So one way to consolidate the overhead, they blended them together like that. So you'll get the KFCs with the Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Why they don't have Coke products in there.
I love Pepsi.
Pepsi gives me heartburn.
Really? But not Coke?
Coca-Cola settles my heartburn.
Wow, that's interesting.
Why is this label not opening?
But it does the same thing with Tommy too.
Oh, well, at least that's fortunate.
So yeah, when we have soda, it's usually Coca-Cola.
All right, let's see here. What's the best way to do this? No.
Thought I should jump in, but I guess not.
No, that was my notification on my computer.
Gotcha. Oh, finally everything opened.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, God. I don't know.
It has no.
No. What is the double box?
And this thing is like so convenient, but it can also be like the biggest pain sometimes too.
So here's a question. if you're going to use pirate ship, a large box that doesn't weigh very much is the best time to use it, right?
What I use pirate ship for is anything that can go cubic, or anything that would be like international, that is under 4 pounds. That's the main times that it really benefits. But if it's a non-eBay sale or something like that, you can typically get pretty close to what eBay rates would be on pirate ship.
Okay.
I love how Amazon's feedback has always been 387.
What?
Amazon.com, 387 with a 91% feedback rate. It's been like that for over a year since I've been on it. It hasn't changed. I find it hard to believe.
This guy is ready to come across the phone.
One, two, three, four.
Hey, Anthony, have you ever noticed that when you send stuff that you were gated on or required documentation that later on that you can sell?
Wait, what?
Have you ever realized to find out in some of the things that you're gated on that within time, I mean, I was gated on this when I first bought them, and now I can sell them.
Oh, really?
But Amazon's selling it now, so it's usually a red flag.
Yeah. I don't really run too much at Amazon's on. Stuck.
Do you have a Dymo?
Yeah.
I heard that people have that problem with that quite often.
Yeah, it just keeps getting jammed, and it keeps wanting to pull the labels like over to the right, and when it goes to the right, it doesn't pick up on the sensor. Huge pain in the butt.
Hey, Britt, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Sorry.
Yeah, DC, I saw that. Yeah, I noticed that recently. Just right after the fourth quarter, I'm getting a lot of availability to items that I wasn't able to sell. I was restricted on. I had to take a course. Oh my God, to sell wood chips, smoking wood chips, because of the pesticides they put on the wood to prevent it from molding. So I sell a lot of barbecue stuff for in the summertime. And one of the things that I sell apple, cherry, hickory, mesquite, and it's very competitive because Amazon sells probably 50% of it. So there's certain things that I won't sell when Amazon's on there. But yeah, I had to take a freaking course online through Amazon University in order to get certified to sell freaking smoking chips.
Wow.
But now I can sell all kinds of pesticides and all that hazardous crap online now.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. I bought this Deer Be Gone kind of stuff by who was it? Shout or whatever the hell it was. I can't remember the brand. But I bought them for 97 cents a bottle at the bargain market. And I was selling them for $27.99 on Amazon. It was a hell of a markup. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
It has its perks. Not very many, but it has its perks.
All right. So all 3 shipments have been packed. I'm just waiting on payment.
I sold a dress on eBay yesterday for $50. I don't know. Mac just said he sold a $1. So.
Ooh. What kind of dress
Lily
was it?
Pulitzer. Lily Pulitzer.
For 50?
Yeah.
Good for you.
It was a good like end of the night sale that I was like, all right, I can go to sleep now.
Yeah. That's how my auction was last night.
Yeah.
I was like,
Sometimes if I'm like not happy with sales or whatever, I'm like, all right, how many times can I share my closet, try to get people to buy things, and then eBay came in and I was like, all right.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, Eric, it is easy to take. Just the fact that I had to take it to sell wood chips when I was already selling them. One of those loopholes that Amazon likes to present every now and again.
Figures this is the very last label. I got auto ungated for the first time today. So I was pretty happy about that.
You got what ungated?
Auto ungated, like whenever you
nice.
apply to be
That's a good
gated,
market.
automatically approve you. First time that would happen for me today.
Bet you could find like a lot of stuff on Walmart clearance for auto.
Yeah, I get a bunch of stuff from Walmart, dollar stores. I normally get a good bit of stuff too.
Yeah, that too. Our dollar stores, like when their clearance like goes through its cycle, they end up at our thrift store because it's right next door.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you'll see they have like this like aisle right next to the checkout that's like if you were to go to Macy's or any other store where, you know, like the miscellaneous stuff that you just kind of grab, and it's all like stuff from the dollar store. Like car chargers and stuff.
Brittany, do you sell on Mercari at all?
Yeah. I sell on
What's your-
Mercari, eBay, and Poshmark.
What's your main platform?
I guess Poshmark and Mercari, because like whatever I list on Poshmark, I just post it to Mercari too at the same time.
Mhm.
But like my favorite would probably be Poshmark.
Your favorite is Poshmark?
I think so, yeah. Because I think like that's where I've made the bulk of my sales.
You think Poshmark does better than eBay in clothing?
Yes, I think if you look up comps on like certain brands and things like that on eBay, I feel like clothes are less valuable, whereas on Poshmark it's kind of like social. So if you style it the right way or take like super good photos, you can kind of get more money for your
Right.
items. Whereas like if you're just, you know, taking quick pictures and stuff like that and posting it and the lighting's not the best, or it just kind of blends in with all the other listings, you might not be seen as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out today and get me some whiteboard. I'm using this white material, and the pictures aren't the best. And I had a really nice setup years ago, and I wish I would have kept it, but I didn't.
Yeah, I have a whiteboard I got from Home Depot for like $10.
Yeah,
Like just like the sheet. I don't
right.
know what its technical name is.
Like a drop sheet.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I just went to Home Depot and was like, I need a whiteboard. Somebody point me in the right direction.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go today and get the 3 panels and make a corner staging area, and then just throw a bunch of lights on it and see what I can get before I start. I'm gonna have to redo a lot because I'm gonna revamp the store, get rid of all the stuff that's been sitting too long, and then that way it'll allow me to focus more on photos. Because last year I focused mainly on Amazon. This year it's gonna be back to the eBay store.
Yeah. Also, a tip is like when you do like little tiny things, like for example, if you're doing jewelry or whatever, they have like those little like sheets of like different flooring and whatnot, like tiles that are usually like samples. And you
Right.
can use those for your business too.
Yeah.
Like if anyone ever does like the little ones, just for like a contrast of.
Yeah, I have different colors of felt. I just came across some more this morning that I use for like different little knickknacks like that. And I came across a box of just breakables that I don't like to deal with, but at some point I'm gonna probably have to post them. And a bag of jewelry and just things that's consuming to sort through. But I do have the little different colors because I think different colors in the background kind of set it off a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely. It's like anything that can make like the listing kind of pop and make it different. That's I mean, I've switched over because they used to have like it's kind of like a greenish, sparkly background type thing, and I switched to white just because of like the CEO benefits and whatnot, especially since I was cross-posting to eBay. And I like it because it kind of makes the item pop more. But then I use like photo fuse on top of it just to make it like there's no shadows or anything.
Right.
I'd love to get like one of those 10 things like some of the resellers have where it's like the shiny whatever, I don't know, for the photos so they don't reflect off of it, and then it's basically like a box that looks like a little tanning.
Oh, the shadow boxes.
Yeah,
the light boxes.
My kids would have a ball with that and think it's like a tent. So
yeah,
I can't get that yet.
Yeah, they got them on Amazon for like $50, I think, for the smaller one.
Yeah, the smaller ones, but I'm saying like for clothing, like because I
Oh yeah,
use a mannequin, so it'd have to be big enough for that.
right.
I've got a question, Brittany. When you deactivate a listing on Mercari, does it still show or?
No, when you
Okay.
deactivate a listing, it'll be in your listings, but not showing up for the whole world.
Cool.
There, I got updated on. It was a clothing brand. I don't even know what it was. To be honest with you, the clothing brand. I'll get the name for you as soon as I come across it while packing this. It wasn't like the best clothing brand, but I just put it in, so happy to do so.
Oh my God, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, and it feels like it's, I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna finish up my listings. I'm gonna jump over and see David real quick.
All right, man.
Give him some
Bye.
support. So thanks for having me today.
Bye.
Nice meeting you.
Nice
Have a
meeting
good
you.
day.
And I'll see you later, Anthony. Take care,
All right,
guys.
Take it easy.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, and it feels like it's, I don't know, 10 a.m.
I know. Today's gone by really fast.
Yeah, this day has flown.
Well, I didn't wake up until I think it was 11:30.
I got this really pretty, like, I don't know what it's used for, like filing things at the thrift store today to hold my pollen mailers.
That's beautiful. I love it.
I was like, oh, that'd be perfect because I've been needing something to hold them. That way they like are easier to access. So got that today. I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Hello, guys. Come here.
That one can graduate to the bag that didn't make it.
Lucas, now does that like make it so there's no shadow? Like the paper? I'm assuming that's what it is.
Super Savage white photography paper. Eric. I also need to not stay up for 37 hours at a time.
Yeah, I was up at 6, so I wish I could sleep until noon. Don't know the last time that's happened.
Yeah, that's the only reason that it happened was because I was literally.
You're going on like 2 days.
Yeah, I was going on like 2 days, something like that.
Well, Mac, you take a lot of pictures of like games and stuff like that, so people are gonna buy those anyways. That's the difference with clothing. Like you have to pay attention to the detail versus like products that people are just gonna buy because they know about it. Because you're like marketing that clothing.
Okay. I'm trying to close some of the tabs on my browser because my computer's like screaming at me. Whoops. My bad. Oh my god, man. Oh. Eric, I was up for 37 hours because I couldn't sleep for 37 hours. um, but by the time I hit the bed last night, as soon as my head hit the pillow, I was out.
Get back in my bed. I've been up since 5 a.m. sitting in this
I
chair.
just looked at my most recent feedback and someone just put sexy jeans.
For what?
The feedback, like, it says most recent, and someone literally, all they put in their feedback was sexy jeans with an exclamation mark.
Okay,
At least it's 5 stars.
that's right.
Got
Sexy
them
jeans.
Mute that for 1 sec. Get that call.
I don't like that. That's so annoying. Dana, don't you love when that person doesn't rate you at all and you have to wait 4 days? Oh, that's my favorite thing ever.
Oh, on Poshmark.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's on eBay, so everyone's gonna see sexy jeans when they go and like look at my feedback. I don't even what jeans did I sell. Oh, they're page jeans. There's a guy who bought them. I don't know why. They're girl jeans, but maybe he.
after Anthony pops off, I'm making a thumbnail right now. I'm gonna pop right on.
Keep it going.
That's right.
I like little, like, even if I'm not on it, like the little working hangouts, because like you're not alone when you're, you know, doing your.
Right. Exactly.
Sorry about that, guys.
All good. Hey, anybody use what's it called? I don't know. Hold on. Let me refresh my memory. It's not PayPal. It's
Venmo?
Cash App?
Venmo. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Uh,
though.
The what?
My wife uses it. I've never used it.
Is there a way to get your money from Venmo into PayPal?
I don't know.
I think you have to. Let me look. Hold on. I think you have to transfer it to like your account. Owned by PayPal. I didn't know that.
And the piece de la resistance for any Amazon order. Stealing the buck from eBay tape.
Uh-huh. Yes, Dana, I am sure. Look on YouTube. You can watch a video on it. Eric, reply Brittany.
I'm checking right now. On here, it. Oh wait, hold on. Transfer to a banker card. This is banker card. But they're owned by PayPal, so you would think that they'd be able to.
They're owned by PayPal?
Yeah, I just looked it up and it says they're owned by PayPal.
Okay, so maybe if I just enter my PayPal card into my Venmo and transfer it to that card.
It's like a regular credit card, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm sure. I mean, well, it says. What was it? Bank or card. So I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. All right, guys, I gotta hop off. I will be on shortly. I'll send out a that notification and give you like a 5 minutes notice, as I usually do. So if you guys want to hop on, feel free. It's open panel.
What time are you starting?
I'm not entirely sure. I gotta make a phone call, and I'll be on for a while.
Okay.
So,
Sounds
cool.
good.
All right. Thanks.
Have a good day.
See
You
ya.
too. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Yeah, so you guys that are in the chat, if you are not subscribed to Destiny or to Brittany, please make sure to do so. Also with Alexis, who was just in here. Guys, please go and support them. Appreciate that.
I already gave a thumbs up. That's in reply to Mac.
I'm sorry, Eric. I didn't realize my keyboard was loud.
Yeah, it's just about done, Eric. I just need to actually print the actual shipping labels. I'm getting ready to put in some of the big boy Dymo labels. So the little boy ones that I've been using for the shipment.
Hold on 1 second.
All right, Dymo, let's go. Okay, let's see if that works now. I legit have no space down here at all. You guys could like actually see what my floor looks like here. You'd probably be appalled. It's like literally inventory everywhere. Ugh. Balancing scale.
Yeah, I'm back.
Amazon order is done. A million and one problems with that. Yeah, I agree, Eric. I actually tried ordering a 450 turbo, and the person who I ordered it off of on eBay ended up sending me a broken 400, and I just never ordered another one after I returned it. It was supposed to be a brand new one too. They ended up sending me a broken used one. So I returned it, reported them, and I've just been switching back and forth ever since.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Kaplan, our
Yeah.
parakeet,
Uh-huh.
is doing kiss noises and doing the cat call whistle now.
Really?
Yeah, it is funny. Mr. Pickles taught her very interesting things. But the parakeets are teaching Mr. Pickles how to be a bird now.
Nice.
He didn't know how to be a bird before. Huh, baby? Are you giving kisses? Oh, thank you.
I didn't even realize you were there.
Yeah, he's been sitting over here real quiet. And then he kind of looked at me like, Mommy. So I picked him up and he came up on my shoulder and he's giving kisses and loves. And aren't you
Do they
both?
just like fly around? Or they have like a dedicated area?
What's that?
I said, do they just like fly around like regular? Or, like,
Yeah, his cage is open about 95% of the time. They're over by the window back there, both their cages. He doesn't know how to be a bird, but he's learning. And so, but yeah, when we leave, we put them in their cage and shut the doors. Otherwise, they have free reign of the house. But their flight feathers are clipped, so they don't fly very far. But we're letting them grow out, and then springtime we'll clip them again so they can't fly out the window or out the doors. Thank you for the kisses.
That's so cute.
But the two parakeets, they're still real young. They're under, I want to say 6 months, maybe 6 months old now, and maybe a little older, but they're under a year at least, and they're learning pretty quick. So, oh baby.
Jacob asked if birds can be trained not to poop on you.
Yes, they can actually. I haven't figured out how to do it, but you can train them for that. He's actually pretty good. When we first got him, he would poop wherever because he wasn't used to being outside of his cage before we got him. And now he gives me like this signal with his beak, and he's getting better. But yeah, you can train him. You can train birds to do pretty much anything, really. Huh. He's supposed to be able to talk, but he's getting there. nobody really worked with them, huh, baby?
Matt was asking if Rollo does both. I didn't see that till just now. Yeah, it does. Technically, Dymo does both too. It's just doesn't work as good on the 4XL as it does on the 450, because the 450 has a slot that's like the perfect size for these little labels right here. And the 4XL, they're basically going through the same slot as a 4x6 label, like a postage label. So you can use both. It's just not ideal.
I'll be right back. He's pulling on my collar. He wants to go back to his cage, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, I totally agree with you here, Greg. He says Dymos you have to baby constantly. When they work great, but it never lasts. Definitely. Hey, what's up, Kelly? Good to see you. Hold on one sec, guys.
I took him over to his cage and he went potty.
He's like, he heard you talking about it.
Yeah. Doesn't always work the best, but when it does, it's nice.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up here. Oh. I suppose I gotta run to the post office, drop off a package, and then take a Tylenol for my head. But thank you for having me, Anthony. Much love. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to actually probably shut this down too, because I just remembered that was a phone call reminding me I have a 3:30 local deal I was supposed to be at. And I lost track of time trying to get Amazon done. So thanks for joining me, Brittany. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Hey, see you, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for hanging out.